I'm Mary Rios, and I'm caregiver for my husband, Emilio. Emilio was diagnosed with MS in 1986, and in those first years, he was in remission, so he didn't need any help from me or anyone, actually. And then in about 1999 or 2000, he started to show symptoms. For Emilio, it started with a vision problem. His vision would get blurry. He could see, but he couldn't see well. And he started stumbling a lot. In about 2005, we moved to Iowa because my father had Parkinson's and he was in a nursing home at that time, so we lived there for a year until he died. And that's when the work really began with Emilio, too. He could take care of himself, but he didn't do a lot of the things that he used to do. And then he was pretty much always in a wheelchair. And I started to have to help him quite a bit more at that time. He was starting to have symptoms of prostate cancer at that time, too. And there he had a biopsy, and it showed that he did have cancer. And finally, he's got the right medicine and came back to health. When I get up in the morning, I have my breakfast. Then I go and get Emilio. He can get up to the side of the bed himself. So I get the walker and help him transfer from the bed to the wheelchair. And then he takes off from that point. He goes to the bathroom and does what washing he needs to do, brushing teeth and whatever he needs to do in there. And then I come and get his breakfast. And during that time, I try to do telephone calls if I need to. I try to crunch everything into one thing so that I have time off in the afternoon. I worry a lot. I worry about what's next. I worry about, do we have the financial means to get through the next 10 years? That hits me very bad when I think about that, because I don't know where help is going to come from, or if it is. Probably one of the very worst things about MS or Emilio's being disabled is that it causes a lot of disturbance between us, arguments, frustration, anger. We just hired someone to come in mornings, 3 days a week, and this has been very, very good. I'm so happy we did that. When Emilio was diagnosed in 1986, there was no help for caregivers, no information. I would have been so happy to have some kind of guidance from somebody about how to find what I need to know without going online and searching and searching and searching, something condensed where I could just know that I could go somewhere and find what I need to know or need to do in caregiving. It would have helped me so much.